can you tell me about the earthquake that took place?
In 1989, there was an earthquake, probably about 5:30. I was actually managing an Art Deco shop over on Gough Street. At the same time, I was considering to open a shop on Hayes Street.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, the earthquake shook a lot up around here, including damaging the Central Freeway, which was double-decker, very wide. People don't realize how hulking it was. I try to keep photographs around so people can see, imagine. It was scary to go underneath. So I was on Gough Street, which was the other side of the freeway, the good side of the freeway. On this side was the bad side of the freeway.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just very dangerous. This next block where I ended up having my store. So in 1989, it was October. I think it was October was the earthquake. And in January 1st, I opened my store in the 500 block of Hayes Street. Powell Soul Food was there. There were a number of shops, like a sign painter shop, a glass etching shop, that were on this block. But the other half where I was, the other side where I was opening, there was a market, then my store, and that was about it. Everybody was boarded up. All the stores were boarded up. It was really pretty derelict. So I opened my store. Somebody else came and opened the store next to me. A few other people were coming in, looking for spaces, and we just kept saying, well, rent this, come and rent this. And then we started block parties. So we started block parties to make it safer to get here, because, as I said, the other side of the freeway was very dangerous to be here. At some point, we realized the Embarcadero Freeway was being taken down because it had been damaged. And a few of us said, well, why can't we get this one taken down? So we made an appointment with Caltrans. There were about 8 of us from the neighborhood, some from the Lower Haight, some from Oak Fillmore Neighborhood Association, and 3 of us from this neighborhood. Steve Sirota's still here, Russell's gone now. But we went to see Caltrans and they laughed at us, basically. They said, it's our job to defend the California highway system, and no, we're going to repair it, we're not going to take it down. So then we said, okay, well, we thought we would come and talk to you first, that maybe we could work with you. Then we went to City Hall. We called on the mayor, it was Art Agnos at the time. We called on all the supervisors. There were not district supervisors then, there were supervisors, but they covered all of San Francisco, so you go to any one with an issue. We called on the district attorney, we called on every single person we could think of, and started getting attention about getting the freeway taken down. And then we were also starting the block parties, and ultimately the freeway took several propositions, took several times on the ballot, and during that time I had to move out of the neighborhood, so I wasn't as involved with it during then. But fortunately that's when Patricia Walkup and a few other people were doing the committees to get those things back on the agenda.